You Are So Perfect. Written and narrated by Mr. Trenchford. You are so perfect. You know that? It is heart-wrenching to see you like this, overcome by tears. This is the first time I've seen you like this, though. I brought you here for a reason. I just wanted to tell you that you are and have always been beautiful. Everything about you, that heartwarming smile, the way you flick your luscious, glowing oakwood brown hair. I don't care that others think you're too pale or you're too skinny. You are perfect the way you are. Even the way you wear your clothes. That skirt, not too long, not too short. Well, although I do love that almost fierce leather jacket of yours. You should wear that more often. The intoxicating blood rush, my heart beating against my rib cage. Despite your beauty, you don't seem to be aware of how happy you make others. How happy you make me. Your smile is simply contagious. I don't think your friends really appreciate you for what you really are. They didn't see your elegance. Not like I did. From the first moment we met, it was clear how perfect you were. I'll never forget that day. Autumn, end of October. Glowing orange leaves spiraling down from the bright branches and in silence meeting the frozen ground. Birds singing carols echoing from the blur of light and the morning dew. You were sitting on that park bench all by yourself. A book in hand, coffee in the other. Despite the freezing cold, you decided to read and relish the fresh air. Fixated. Immediately I was overpowered by affection. I wasn't sure how to approach you. Stammering, filthy clothes, unshaven. I would have probably not even managed to talk to you. That is, if you hadn't spilled your coffee onto your torn denim jacket. Any other person would be swearing and respond to a frustration that builds up over the day, releasing it in a flood of short rage. Not you, though. You jerked in a moment of shock. More annoyed than angered. I don't know where I got the courage from, but I gathered my spare napkins and took step after shaking step towards you. First startled, then gratefully smiling, you accepted my offer. You accepted me, smiling that perfect smile. I think that's what I love most about you. Not just the way you smile, but how accepting you are. How kind, considerate, appreciating, caring, innocent. You make strangers friends. Darkness, light, despair, hope. Before that day, there was nothing I believed in. Nothing to live for. And you changed that. I never felt so alive. I'm glad that I finally have the chance to tell you this now, face to face. If only I had told you this earlier. At first, it felt awkward, waiting for you in my car, watching you go to bed in the evenings, getting up in the morning, brushing your smooth, flowing hair. You really know how to look after it well, how to preserve that attractive symmetry. Beautiful. However, I realized how perfect we would be together. It was destiny, romance. Although I could hardly bring myself to start another conversation or spend more time with you, I want you to know that all my attention was directed towards you. I always watched, every day, your daily routine and the way you handle things that should be unbelievably stressful. Like you were living the dream. Every day was the best day of your life, just showing life is something not to be wasted. Getting up in the morning, driving to work, getting coffee in the afternoon, relaxing on weekends. It came to the point where I couldn't help myself. I just had to see more. I had to feel your presence every second of every minute of every hour of every day. Observing wasn't enough. I simply had to be part of it. Instead of being fixated at your windows, gazing through the layers of ice crystals forming on the foggy glass, I found my way inside your home. I would wait for you to come home. Oh, how silent I was. How I studied your life with such precision. I expected you to be a bit more organized with your belongings. You aren't always that organized, are you? It doesn't bother me though. I just wanted to be with you. Feel you. My heart raced as night came. As you came home, I hid under your bed. It was safer than your closet. As you lay, nothing but a mattress separating us, I pictured your face and our perfect future. I knew when you slept and when you were awake. I could tell the difference. I knew when I could come out and watch. You are perfect even when you sleep. And I did this night after night. However, this night changed everything. My breath was heavy. Once again, I felt myself losing control. It is that gloss of your flowing hair in the silver moonlight. I ran my fingers along through it. I took a deep breath. So beautiful. My fingertips reached your skull. And that's when it happened. I expected you to be surprised. Of course, anyone would be. My obsession wasn't what you would call obvious. However, I didn't expect you to scream. Not like that. Not that loud. I think you even broke my nose. You need to understand that you could not escape. You could not do that to me. For mutual sakes. That was the most difficult decision I had to make in my life. I couldn't let you wake the neighbours. The only thing I could think to do was to press the pillow on your face, just to keep you quiet. I knew that you would only pass out if I didn't do it for too long. That's probably the last thing you remember, right? I feel better now that you know what happened. Why I did what I did. Don't look at me like that. You are safe with me. You belong with me. I needed a quiet place to make you aware of all this. To tell you. I brought you here. This is where I used to live. At the time I had nothing to live for. Nobody lives here now. Nobody will disturb us. Nobody will hear you scream in case you decide to do that again. I love you. I hope you understand that. I have to keep you tied to that chair. I can only let you go when you truly understand. However, I will take that duct tape off your mouth. I can't stand it to see you like that. Promise not to scream, okay? You yell. You shriek. I hate you. You repeat those words again and again, and they start to loop in my head. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you! It's killing me. Do you still not fucking understand? We are meant to be together. I am nothing without you. Nothing, nothing, nothing! Nobody apart from me, nobody apart from you could ever love me. Nobody apart from you even noticed that I exist. I was ready to end it all. No family, no friends, no love. Do you know what that feels like? No. You don't. You're surrounded by family and friends and you need me. And yet you glare at me. A look of hatred. I hate you. You may not realize, but you need me. As much as I need you, you need me. This is the way it's meant to be, and if you can't accept that, I reach over and grab the canister of petrol. It pains me to see her eyes widen in terror, to see the gleaming whites of her eyes in the dusty darkness as I pour the somber liquid down onto myself. Yeah. Now she's crying, wailing that she does love me. She doesn't hate me, and she will stay with me forever if I just let her go. 'Cause 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 understand that I would never hurt you. Look at me. Look at me! When you go back to your perfect life as your perfect self, I want you to remember this. Remember that you said no to our future. I want you to look me in the eye and know that this was your fault. The light of flickers and blazes in my hand. Don't you dare look away. We could have been so perfect.
Johnny, get your gun, get your gun, get your gun. Take it on the run, on the run, on the run. Hear them calling you and me.